Joker. I changed the noise so it doesn't honk anymore. It makes gunshots. People get out of the way way faster. Welcome to Demolition Ranch. Today I have a little experiment for you. But first, let's look at these rifles. This one, whew, you've seen it before. It's my DS Arms SA58. It's an FAL rifle. Look how good it looks. So this one actually was sent to me by one of you guys. It was a guy in California, and he basically had to make this thing California compliant. So he cut the top off, made it so it can take stripper clips. And then when I got it, it was all kind of taken apart to still be California compliant. So I sort of had to get some extra pieces and build it to make it non-California compliant. But basically, he said he could just sell it, but since it's been chopped up to abide by California rules, it's not really worth much. So he'd rather just send it to me where he can see it every once in a while instead of selling it for hardly any money at a pawn shop. So I was happy to oblige, and I have given it a great home. Don't you worry about that. And he gets to see it on the channel every once in a while. And then recently, I got my second DS Arms SA58. And this one is a little shorter. They're basically just modernized FAL rifles. And that's a bit of a stretch because this one is technically considered a pistol. You can see it has a pistol stabilizer brace back here, and it has an 11-inch barrel. Both of these are chambered in 308, 7.62 by 51 NATO. The stock does fold on both these guns, so it gets real small. You have 308, so you have a super powerful, tiny package. Average, totally mediocre average package, normal sized. Lots of guys have packages as small as mine, the size of mine. Packages the size of mine, as big as mine. Cut. Maybe a year or two ago, we got in a kayak, such as this, in a body of water, and I shot guns out of it to see if we could move the kayak with just the force of the guns firing. And we found out we can. And that's because Newton's third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Everyone knows a bullet has tons of energy because, well, that's what they're made to do. They're made to deliver tons of energy. Now, what people don't think about a lot is there's also a ton of energy that comes back and hits you in the shoulder. And it should be equal and opposite. We are going to simplify this a lot. We're not going to account for places where energy is lost that are going to be harder to quantify, like sound and light, and even like gases that are coming out of different directions. We are only going to think about the two most obvious ones: a bullet with all the energy going this way, and the gun with all the energy going this way. Two things I want to do. The first one, I want to sit in the kayak with the gun firing out of the kayak, and I want to see how much we move it, which we've done before, but I want to get a baseline. That is testing the force applied from the explosion onto the rifle, onto me, and onto the boat. Then, I want to get out of the boat. I want to replace my body weight with a similar weight and something that will also stop a bullet. And from the shore, I want to shoot into that bullet trap on the boat and see how much the boat moves. That is testing the force from the bullet applied to the boat. So we will have the force applied from the gun to the boat and the force applied from the bullet to the boat. And I want to compare the two. And theoretically, they should be pretty similar. Before we jump in the river though, let's go ahead and take it for a spin. This will be the first time I've shot it. It's 308, it's good stuff. That's loud. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to put some other ear pro on. This thing is so loud. It wasn't the ear pro, it was the eyes. See how wide that is here? I just need to get some thinner ones. This thing was not letting my ear pro sit down flush. So I got these nice scratched up ones. Much better. Jeez, that fireball. Glasses are fogging up. Whew. Okay, she running good. Also, I was recently informed that the word demolitia had made its way onto Urban Dictionary, which means that it is finally an official word. We're no longer a ragtag group of savages. We are the strongest army YouTube has ever seen. because we have guns. And so I liked it so much that we decided to put it on a shirt, the definition that can be found on Urban Dictionary. Demolition is the term used to describe an unstoppable army of gun-crazed Americans. Not technically true because we have factions all over the world. Led by Matt Carricker, the creator of DemolitionRanch, this is a combination of the words demolition and militia. Beware the power of the demolitia. And so we thought it was really funny. I was really pumped to see demolitia on Urban Dictionary. So we put it on a shirt, and this is our subscription shirt. So the way we do subscription shirts is you can't get them unless you get the subscription. They're still high quality, very nice shirts. They're next level shirts, very soft fitted shirts. Like you look good in them, but they're just at a discounted rate. And if you get a 3-month subscription, it's even more discounted. And if you get a 12-month subscription, it's even more discounted. So just a way for people who, if you're a big supporter and you want merchandise often, or if you just see a shirt you really like, you can sign up for our subscription service. It helps out what we do. You get a little discount, and we come out with a cool new design every month. So this is ours now. The problem is, it's really cold and rainy out here, and I'm gonna put all my layers back on over it. So this water's like 5 inches deep, so this thing doesn't touch the bottom at all. My plan is to get in it right here, get it to where it's not banked, and then start shooting this way, which should push the kayak that way, and see how far it goes. The problem with it is I can shoot this thing out of the kayak as fast as I want, as fast as I can pull the trigger. But later when I'm shooting into the kayak, I have to aim because I have to hit that box every time so I don't kill my kayak, which still could happen. Here we go. We are moving. That is such a big fireball. And last shot. So you can see fairly quickly we're in the middle of the pond. Okay. It looks like we will drift all the way to the end of the pond if we let it keep going. I have 15 rounds left in here. Let's shoot all of them out very quickly and see where that gets us. Oh, we're booking it. Oh, we're booking it. Now I need to shoot into this thing and catch bullets. So not only does it trap all the energy and push our boat, but also it doesn't poke holes in my boat. Because I really like this kayak and would like to, you know, ideally would like to not have holes in it. Like Grandpappy always said, Matt, you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. I don't know what that means, but I got a bunch of these armor plates, so I'm just gonna try to line the box with those, fill it up with dirt to where this box weighs about 200 pounds, which is about what I weigh, and then we'll see how it works. The goal here is to shoot just my box, not the boat, not the GoPro, just the box. Possible? Maybe. With me, not likely. Ah, my glasses are fogging up. Ah, my glasses are fogging up. There's our answer. It went about as far as 5 shots from the boat. So that is your for every action, there's an equal but opposite reaction. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one was close. That one went right there, but still wouldn't have messed anything up if it put a hole there. But it looks like they were all pretty close. Went right down there and should have been trapped. I'm not sure. I'll have to take this thing out and see. But I think I stopped all the bullets from penetrating my boat. If you know what I don't know what I mean. No holes in the box. No holes in the boat. I am the best bullet stopper in the entire world. Now there's one more thing that I want to try. What about if we dual wield? Okay, so far so good. Let's see if we can do a little rapid fire and see how much it moves this boat. Ow, this is hard to hold. Oh. Okay, 308 firing 2 of them one-handed. Little painful, was kind of covered in mud, but overall a great experience, and I highly recommend it. This was a super cool gun before I got out here and got it all nasty and muddy, but man, what a cool package. 308 in a small little pistol. Definitely recommend checking out. Also, go check out our subscription shirt. I would love to have your support, and if you'd like to rep the Demolition, we have great stuff coming every month. Thanks for watching Demolition Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Contact! That's a great idea. What about the quad hawk? No, don't move, don't move. Bobby? I'm a doctor. Ish.
Dang it.